Hello viewers, welcome to UDFX, welcome to FX trading. Welcome to UDFX. Today we are going to talk about pips and lot size. Now let us deal with the first aspect of being pips. To talk about pips. What's the meaning of pips? In Forex trading, when we talk of pips, we say that pips simply means a price interest point. P, the first P, stands for price. I stands for interest. And then the last P stands for point. Price interest point. That is where you see you have a lot of P. Then we would say that it simply means the smallest incremental change, or the smallest increment by which a value of currency pairs can change. The smallest incremental change in the currency. Okay, so now most pairs like the Euro USD has this pips. Most currency pairs are made in pip. Okay, we have Euro pair by USD. Now most of these major pairs are of 4 decimal places. For instance, you have 1.1, 2, 3, 5. This is an example. Then 4 decimal places, and some of them are in 2 decimal places, like gold and the Japanese yen pair. Like we have like USD, then the JPY. All these ones are in. They are in. Look, so have 0.0123. They are in 2 decimal places, and even gold. Gold may have 1, 2, 3, 4.24. They are in 2 decimal places. So gold and the Japanese yens are pairs that are in 2 decimal places. If not, the other ones are in 4 decimal places and 5 decimal places as well. So today we'll be talking about that, and then I will say okay that, for instance, if we have our Euro USD pair, and then we say okay, for instance, the current price at which the market is, example, if it is 1.245. now when we talk of pip, we say that the incremental change in the currency pair, that is what it means by pip, and it is what the point, the price interest point. So this, like for instance now, this 5, the last digit, the last decimal point, this 5 now is what we represent as our pips. Is what we represent our pips. For instance now, if we have 1.245, the last 5 here is our pip. That is the difference. For instance, now if I said okay, for example, if I have 1.1246 and I want to take the difference, the difference will be what? This is the difference now. This is 1. That is the difference of what? 1 pip. So I have 1 pip here because this will be 0, this will be 0, this will be 0.0. So I have only 1 pip in this aspect. So this is the incremental change that happened in a currency pair that people made a lot of profit from. This one we are talking about is the incremental change that take place that people make profit from, because when the price increases and then you are selling, if you have your normal chart, for instance now, if you have your normal chart, and then if you have your normal chart this way, and then we'll begin to say okay, this is like my MT4 trading platform. Okay, see what we are talking about now. Here we have this is the JBP USD GBP USD. This you can see after the decimal point you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the smaller one on top. Okay, I forgot to tell you about that one. For instance, if we are considering this one now, we said 1.2548. There is one on top. That 4 that you are seeing on top there, that is the power of that 4 that you are seeing on top there is called pipette. It's called pipette. That's the pipette. Is a fragmental fractions of the pip itself. So, and it is infinitesimal. It's not so important, so we normally neglect it most of the time. Our pip is concentrated on the fourth decimal point. The fourth decimal point, because the pipette is highly infinitesimal. It's not so important. So we have that in place, and then there are some other pairs that are. This is the Euro USD. This one you can see it is in 4 decimal places. Then you look at the gold. The gold is in 2 decimal places, and that the last 3 you are seeing there is the pip that we are talking about. Is that okay? Then the other one, the one that is on top, that 8 that is there, is what we call the pipette. Pipette. The pipette we are talking about. It's the fractions of the pip. Okay, so then from there now we have, you can see that other pairs are in 4 decimal places. Other pairs are in 4 decimal places. Okay, so we have it at that name. We said okay. Now the one that are of 4 decimal places are the one we call the major pairs. They are the major pairs, especially any pair that is with USD. Any pair that is USD, most of them are of 4 digits. Okay. Now, if you look into the MT5 platform, the MT4 platform, and the trading platform, the trading view platform, you will see that some brokers will give you up to 5 decimal place, like in the case of GBP USD, the first one that we have there. That is, I'm talking about this one. You see, so you discover that some broker will give you up to 5 decimal point, and the 5th one is what we call the pipette. Okay, so for instance, if we have okay, sorry for that. For instance, if we have 1.25306, the 6 here is our pipette. The 6 days are pipette. Okay, alright. So then, like for instance now, let's talk about how to calculate this pips that we'll talk about. Now, calculating the pips now, let us say we compare them in ratio. For instance, compare them in ratio because the currency pair are in ratios. Now, for instance, if we consider our Euro USD now, and then the given price at the current market price, for instance, if it is as at 1.1245, for an example, this is what we are saying. We are saying that for Euro USD, for 1 Euro USD, is going to be a ratio of what? Of 1.1245 USD. We talked from our previous lesson, we talked about currency pair. We said, okay, for instance, if you are going to Euro and you have dollar, you have US dollar, you must exchange the US dollar to Euro before you can go to Europe and spend it. So it is like that. If Euro is 1 Euro will give us $1.1245. It means they are in a proportion of ratio. So, for instance, now they are in proportion of ratio. Now we said, okay, if 1 euro is to the ratio of 1.1245 USD. That's what it means. That's what it means. So €1 is to the ratio of this. Okay, so for then I would now say, okay, now when we want to calculate the pip of a major pair in in US dollar, we say that we are it's a 4-digit number. For instance, as we have 1.1245, because it is in 4 decimal places now, we are going to multiply it by what? By 0.0001. If we want to calculate the pips now, we want to calculate the pips. For instance, now, okay, if we say, pip is just the small differences. For a currency pair that is paired with USD, we will multiply the pips by 0.001. But if it is paired by let's say Japanese yen, let's say if it is USD stroke Japanese yen, we are going to multiply it by what? We are going to multiply by 0.01 for us to get our pips. And likewise with that of gold as well, because it is in 2 decimal places. Okay, for instance now, so from there now we will say, okay, for instance, if we want to calculate for the Japanese yen now, if we said, okay, we want to consider USD to Japanese yen, whatever we are going to have. For instance, if the current price of the USD to Japanese yen is 0105.72, and then we want to add 3 pips to it. We want to add 3 pips to it. Now, what do? We say that we are going to do what? First of all, we are going to multiply the 3 pips by 0.01. So we'll say 0.01 times 3. Now, when it is times 3, now we'll have 0.03. This is what it means. Whatever we have as this now, we'll now add it to the current price. We add it to the current price, which is what? Which is 105. The current price is 105.72. Okay? And when we add 0.03 to it, we are going to have what? We are going to have 105.75 as our current price. This is what it means. Yes. And then when we consider that of the one with USD pair, that is one with 4 digits. For instance, now if we said, okay, Aus dollar, Australian dollar, USD. If the current price is, let's say, 0.7345, how do we add? I want to add 30 pips. I want to add 30 pips to it. Now, for us to add 30 pips, I told you that we will need to multiply 0.0001 by 30 pips. Now, when we do this, if we do this, we are going to have 0.0030. Whatever we have now, we add it to the current price, and our current price is 0.7345. When we add it to, we'll be having 0.7375. This is what we'll have as our current price. So now pips, then we add 30 pips to the current price. Okay, so in time I'm going to create another video that will enable us to determine our stop loss and our take profit. Is by the addition of whatever you want to gain or whatever you determine to lose, you now calculate it and add it to the current price and know where to put your stop loss, or you calculate it and subtract it from the current price and know where to put your take profit, depending on either it is a bullish market or a bearish market. Okay, so we have this as this current price. Okay, so I don't want to keep the video too long. This is how you calculate your pips and you add it to the current price to know how many pips you want to gain or you want to lose per trade. So in our next video, I'm going to teach us how we will add it and then place trade and then see how we will go about it and then get the perfect value for our stop loss and our take profit. So thank you for watching. Make sure you like this video and then subscribe to this channel. Thank you. See you in the next video.